I'm gonna be recommending the Mistborn books by Brandon Sanderson in 3 minutes. Okay, if I had to pitch Mistborn to someone, I would say it's like Ocean's 11, but in Mordor, after Sauron's been in power for 1,000 years. It's an iconic fantasy story of a slum girl who gets taken in by a den of thieves trying to overthrow an immortal emperor. If you like heist stories with a really interesting crew that have a great dynamic, then Mistborn is perfect for you. Also, they ingest metals for superpowers, but they don't get metal poisoning, so it's cool. And what's more metal than that? Well, I mean, they don't get poisoned as long as they burn their metal reserves. Anyways, don't try this at home. Now, Mistborn is a really great starting point for Sanderson's universe known as the Cosmere. Now, there is the original trilogy, as well as a secondary series known as the Wax and Wane series, or Mistborn Era 2, which is also fantastic, but to keep it simple, you just need to start with the original trilogy. Brandon Sanderson is known for his unique world building, and the ash-covered landscape and the oppressive final empire create a distinctive and immersive backdrop, from the mysterious mist that almost appears sentient in some ways, to the terrifying mist wraiths and dangerous Koloss. The world of Scadrial truly stands out from many other fantasy novels. Yet it is a smaller world. Don't go in expecting a Middle-earth or Westeros. And to benefit from this, the series isn't bogged down with large info dumps of lore and history, which makes it a very accessible series to new fantasy readers, while still maintaining a compelling plot and so much to love that any fantasy fan can feel immersed. Now, at the heart of Mistborn lies allomancy, a magic system based on the consumption and burning of various metals, and each metal grants its users specific powers, from enhanced strength and agility to the ability to manipulate emotions or push and pull on objects. And basically Mistborn, with some practice, can push and pull off of metal objects to sling themselves around like Spider-Man. It is so much fun. There's a lot of possibilities with allomancy, and Sanderson makes sure to stay true to its limitations, while also allowing the protagonist to discover new ways of using their powers within those limitations. And dude, allomancy makes for some really cinematic and dynamic action scenes that are seriously begging for a TV or video game adaptation. And what's a story without great characters? And Mistborn does not disappoint here either. Vin, the young street urchin turned powerful allomancer, is a protagonist that you'll root for from the start. Then there's Kelsier, the charismatic leader of the heist crew, and he's equally captivating and very complex. And really, the whole crew is just fantastic. Shout out to Breeze and Spook. The development and growth of all these characters are central to the series. The struggle against the Lord Ruler and the quest to overthrow the oppressive regime provide a backdrop of this political intrigue. And as Kelsier, Vin, and the rest of the crew try to pull off this seemingly impossible heist, you'll be drawn into a web of alliances, betrayals, and secrets. There's always another secret. Now, readers can expect a very immersive world with some gloomy, depressive vibes, but some very complex characters and an incredibly unique magic system. The series has political intrigue, some really strange monsters and creatures, epic battles, and plenty of surprises along the way. The characters are flawed and complex, with motivations that often are in conflict with each other. If you haven't read Mistborn yet, you need to. And time. Let me know if you plan on reading the Mistborn books. I would highly recommend them. I think it's a great place to start with Sanderson. I will have some affiliate links in the description and the pinned comment, and by using those, it helps me out a little bit as well, and I really appreciate that. But hey, maybe you've already read Mistborn, maybe you've read some other Sanderson books. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Sanderson books are. Also, let me know what 3-minute recommendation video you think I should make next. That's it for this video. I'll see you next time.